Next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Intended for Stephon.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Peterson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Herbert on 1st down now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on 2nd. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry
I'm
first?
showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Houston.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Screen pass to Conner. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Darnell Mooney. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now it's Barner. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Past the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bit. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen.
Point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 20. Yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Now a draw play. This is Conner. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. He'll try and run it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's easy. 57 to Mike. Mark 57. Here we go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown. And now it's second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Throwing again. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Herbert. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A pickup of 10.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert now. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On second down, here's Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to find Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back now in Pittsburgh.
That's the end.
It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
26.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Lee Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through.
Ties the game. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to float this over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Equanimous St. Brown.
Equanimous St. Brown. 63 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
41. Steelers 33.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Now it's Barner. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, a run with Conner. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
He's across midfield.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That one 28 yards on the ground. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Conner. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 48. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll let this one go deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Watkins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. This is caught. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Texans will extend their lead. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1 and 2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Now it's Barner. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Brian Burns yards. Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. One final try for Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30.